Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching MiniMi. Welcome to part 4, the final part. The purpose of this series was to help new people out who are just starting the game, or for those who may be interested in getting Neverwinter. Part 1 shall explain everything, and if you haven't watched part 1, 2, and 3, make sure to check them out. As I mentioned before, I have not been sponsored by Cryptic, nor am I trying to convince anyone to get the game. I'm simply trying to be helpful to you, so you can make a decision which class will suit you the best. As a Guardian fighter, the main focus is your shield. You can also do a lot of damage with your main weapon. You just have to be careful when to use it, as if you let your shield down, you can endanger everyone, including yourself. As a Guardian fighter, it requires a lot of patience, and if patience you don't have, then this is not the class for you. You defend yourself with your shield and a heavy armor, also a high degree of survivability, which makes you ideal for tanking the boss. Shall we jump in? As a GF, your dodge maneuver is your shield. Block 80% of incoming damage in front of you. Also into the fray is your main encounter, as it will increase your run speed, action point gain, and damage burst. What you saw there is the Hulk Smash, is what I call it. You will become immune to control effects for a short duration. This one right here, Strike, is also your encounter, and you're at will, which deals heavy damage. Let's take a look at what the other encounters have to offer. I will not explain all the abilities and encounters, as I will leave that up to you to discover. That is if you decide to play the game. All the different encounters have different abilities and a different damage amount they can do. Don't let the looks deceive you, as some of them look super pretty. There is 2 Paragon paths you can choose from. You can play as an Iron Vanguard, or you can play as a Sword Master. Iron Vanguard is a single target focus, which makes it ideal for PvP, and Sword Master is a multiple target focus, which makes it ideal for PvE. Now let's talk about the build, and what you should select as you progress through leveling up your character. You should put all your points on Strength, as it will increase your stamina regeneration and damage burst. Remember, your shield depends on your stamina. Also put additional points on Constitution, as it will increase your action point gain and hit points overall. The more hit points, the higher survivability. If you select the same feats that you see here, you will do a lot of damage as you level up. All the builds that I'm sharing today, they are for Mod 12, 2017. Maybe perhaps even roll into 2018. Let's take a look at the super defensive build. If you select the same feats I've selected here, you shall be super tough to kill. And as for the other builds you saw there, make sure to subscribe, so that way you stay notified when I do release them. Your support is greatly appreciated. Let's go back to the PvE DPS build, and let's take a look and see what the GF can do in combat. Always use Into the Fray before attacking. Hulk Smash. Be careful when using Night Challenge, as the incoming damage and the outgoing damage is doubled. Defend yourself, and when you have the opportunity, Into the Fray, Night Challenge, Hulk Smash, and then smash again. This class is truly legendary. Seeing those high numbers is truly satisfying. The question is this your class? I don't want to take sides or favoritize, but this is truly one of my favorite classes. I just love the Hulk Smash, and certain dailies and encounters that you can do. Hulk Smash. It makes you feel so powerful, ready to smash anything and everyone. The rotation is simple. Into the fray, Hulk smash, do your drum slam, and then swing your sword until everyone melts. Thank you for watching MiniMi. If you thought this video was helpful, make sure to smash the like button for me. I'm gonna take a quick break and I'll be right back. When I come back, we'll talk about the CW, the Control Wizard. As a Control Wizard, you have your main weapon that's floating there above you at all times. Your primary focus is controlling the battleground and dealing heavy damage to a large number of enemies simultaneously. Being a wizard, you will possess more crowd control than any other classes. Their ability to deal high amounts of damage gives them the secondary role as a striker. As a CW, you can choose to do a lot of damage, or you can be a controller and freeze your enemies to death. Which path will you choose? Shall we jump in? As a CW, there's two paragons you can choose from. You can play as a Spellstorm or as a Master of Flames. Either path you choose, you're about to control your enemy. Your dodge maneuver as a CW is quickly teleport out of the way of incoming attacks, moves you 25 feet in any direction. Smash the ground with the ice, freezing all the enemies who stand on it. This one right here is your at will, allows you to freeze your enemy. This one is your encounter, also allows you to freeze your enemy, multiple targets at once. Here's your electric pillar, which is also your at will, which deals damage to your enemy, and it also increases your damage on your encounters for a short duration, depending on the build you choose. Here's your daily, which is your ice knife. It's great for a single target, which deals heavy damage. Let's take a look at a few other encounters. I will only show you a few, and I will leave the rest for you to discover. Each encounter has different abilities and damage they will do. Don't let the looks deceive you, as some of them may not do as much damage, but they look super epic. Here's your bubble, which makes you super tough. And the best part about this bubble is that you can disperse it and push all your enemies away. But this encounter here allows you to lift the enemy in the air for a short duration. Here's your daily, which pulls all your enemies toward the center of it and deals heavy damage. CW is the only class that allows you to put your encounters under your mechanic, which is your tab key. For example, casting arcane-based spells builds arcane mastery, which increases your damage by 3% per stack, up to 5 stacks. Also, your encounters have different effects and abilities when under the tab key, which allows you to deal damage to multiple targets. Let's talk about the build. Under the ability score, you want to focus all your point on intelligence, as it will increase your damage bonus along with the recharge speed. The faster you will cast your encounters, the more damage you'll deal. As you notice there, I do have two builds. Today, however, I will only talk about the Spellstorm. This is a PvE DPS build. If you choose the same feats I've selected, as you progress to level 70, you're bound to do a lot of damage, and freeze your enemies to death. And for the other build, make sure you subscribe, so that way you stay notified once I do release them. Let's take a look and see what a CW looks like in combat. Here you can see that I'm freezing the enemy. You do have the potential of being a troll, whether in PvE or especially in PvP, as you can choose to just freeze your enemy, or you can choose to push them around like a ragdoll. This class is truly fun to play with, as you watch your enemy helpless, frozen in time, looking like a popsicle, and eventually they'll just burst into death. This encounter allows you to steal time, which slows the target down, gives you enough time for you to smash the ground with the ice and freeze your enemy. Here's the ball, that you can control if you do put it under your tab key. I don't really play much with it, but it's a lot of fun. This encounter under the mechanic tab key allows you to pull all the enemies toward the middle and lift them up in the air. Here's your daily, which deals additional damage, steals some time, and then frees them to death. Before I go, I want you to remember that the purpose of this video was not for me to show you my skills, but rather help you choose which class would suit you the best if you decide to play Neverwinter. So with that being said, thank you for watching MiniMi, guys. I truly do appreciate it. If you liked this video and all the previous videos as well, part 1, 2, and 3, make sure you smash the like button. It did take me a lot of time and effort on putting these videos together, from testing every build out to making sure everything is just right. And I hope you guys do appreciate that. Thank you for watching. This is the end of all classes review series. If you enjoyed it, make sure you smash the like button. And that's all for now. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.